Hello grade 6, this is Ms. Ghada Hussein with you and I explain for you the vocabulary and the grammar of Unit 8. Image, image, image. A mental picture or idea of someone or something. Example, the image of flower came to him as he wanted to buy some. Surpass, surpass, surpass. To do something better than expected. He surpassed all the runners and won the race. Panic, panic. A sudden feeling of fear that makes you do things without thinking. It's a panic to see a line in front of you. Stare, stare, stare. To look for a long time. The man was staring in panic. Laboratory, laboratory, laboratory. A place that is used for scientific work. We have our science lessons in the laboratory. Examination, examination, examination. The act of looking at something carefully. For example, after some medical examinations, I had to take a rest. Copious, copious, copious. In large amounts. For example, there's a copious amounts of food on the table. Astonishment, astonishment, astonishment. Very great surprise. For example, he was looking at the seahorse in astonishment. Fragment, fragment, fragment. A small piece from a large object. For example, we need to collect the fragments of the broken vase. Forecast, forecast, forecast. What will happen in the future? For example, we had the forecast, it will be sunny with dazzling skies. Dazzling, dazzling, dazzling. About bright to make someone unable to see. We had the forecast, it will be sunny with dazzling skies. Pile, pile, pile. A group of things lying on top of one another. For example, she has a pile of wonderful books to read. Eyepiece, eyepiece, eyepiece. A piece of glass at the end of a telescope. For example, I saw germs when I looked through the eyepiece. Minute, minute, minute. Very small. Gust, gust, gust. A sudden rush of wind. For example, a gust of wind blew the leaves of trees. Triumphanity, triumphanity, triumphanity. To be happy that you win. The players held the World Cup triumphantly. Flicker, flicker, flicker. To shine in unsteadily to shine in an unsteadily way. Bother, bother, bother. Annoy, worry, or disturb. For example, he always bothers his older brother. Scramble, scramble, scramble. To move quickly with difficulty using your hands. For example, he scrambled the mountain last summer. Now with the grammar. The relative clauses. Relative clauses with whose. So use defining relative clauses to give important information about a noun. Start a relative clauses with the pronoun whose to show position. For example, I know the doctor whose car is red. I met the man whose car is blue. I bought the cat whose color is white. We met Peter, whose father is a doctor. Dad bought the book whose pages are many.